Hello everyone, Andrew here, and I have with me my cousin Anthony.
Hi everyone.
And we're going to talk about what we've done for the past month. Some of you may know. We actually started a little bit of a charity. What was it called?
Weston Toy Mountain.
And what did we do?
We collected toys and in hopes to distribute.
Keep going. This is you've never been on Andrew's Quest before.
No.
We keep going in those moments. Clearly you don't watch my videos.
We collected toys to donate to underprivileged children.
Yeah, and how do we do that?
So we basically use the power of social media, word of mouth, and we just let the word spread itself and collect as many toys as we possibly could in order to give children a Christmas, toys this Christmas.
So the point of this video is there's two purposes. For my channel, we're talking about the struggle, and you think something as easy as getting toys for people, for children, would be easy, but sometimes there's challenges. Basically, it wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. Not to get into too much detail, but we had to change the plan a few times. Were you frustrated at all?
There were times I was quite frustrated.
Yeah. How did you get through it?
Well, I had help from my cousin over here.
No.
And just sometimes when you lose sight of the bigger picture, you need a kick in the butt from your closest supporters, friends, and family. And if they're looking out for you, they steer you back on the right track. And the common goal of the vision was to collect the toys.
So, to make a long story short, we weren't getting cooperation in certain areas. So I just said, you know what? To make it a little lighter, I said, screw it. So we got a big box. We'll show some pictures after. And nobody wanted to take on this box to make it a place for people to donate toys. So I said, screw it. Let's just put it in my room. And we'll personally go get the toys, or have people come to us that we know, etc., etc. And it worked out great. You'll see how we went from having a goal of 100 toys to we exceeded it. We don't even know how many we got. Probably 300 to 400 easily.
Easily, we had about 29 bags delivered, and they were full.
Yeah.
So there was quite a few toys.
Yeah. So those of you who don't know, we brought them to the Chum City Christmas list.
Christmas Wish.
Christmas Wish. Sorry. I apologize. We brought them to the Chum City Christmas Wish this morning, and just seeing the people working there, they were ecstatic because they didn't expect. We're not some big name company. We're not even a company really.
Exactly.
And we just kind of showed up with all these three. We had a pickup truck, an SUV, and a car full of toys.
Full of toys.
Front seat, back seat, trunks, everything full. So they were wow, they didn't even expect it. So that felt great for all of us to be a part of that. So without further ado, we're gonna thank everyone who donated and or who were involved. If we missed your name personally, we apologize. Our record keeping was obviously not the greatest. It kind of just the momentum kind of built up on itself, and we didn't realize we should probably start keeping track.
Yeah.
We are trying to get everybody's name, but if we don't, we thank everyone who donated, obviously. And we're sorry if we don't say your name personally. Okay? So, to start, do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
We can share. We can take turns.
Okay. Carmela and Frank.
Antonella and Tony.
Nick.
Thomas and Alicia.
Stephanie, Anna, Nick, Mark, and Joanne.
John Paul and Jenny.
Daniel and Erica.
Dana.
Nicholas.
Charmaine.
Steve.
Tommaso and Stephanie.
Mike and Josie.
Chris and Sabrina.
Steve and Sandra.
Jen and Walter.
Frank, Franca, and Joseph.
Nadia.
Marco and Giancarlo.
And then a huge shout out to be honest, unexpected calls that we received from two elementary schools in the Toronto Catholic District School Board, one of them being St. Bernard's and the other being St. Cosmas and Damien, who have contributed hugely to Weston Toy Mountain. I think combined there was 20 boxes of toys.
A massive amount.
Massive amount. So we'd like to thank all the staff and students at both of those schools for, running with the Weston Toy Mountain vision and collecting as many toys as possible, and really helping us with our vision and our goal to give Christmas to children in need.
Yeah, I just want to point out that those two schools, one of them we kind of expected, but the other one we didn't have any idea that they were even aware of the whole collection. And then all of a sudden, Anthony gets contacted and they're like, we have some toys. So we didn't think they had a lot of toys, but it was like we could barely fit them all in his car. So that was huge. We actually filled up the box, which we'll try to show pictures after. And finally, shout outs. These are people, well, kind of some of them donated toys also, but first of all, the logo that we have, which is the little purple teddy bear on a mountain of chocolate, that was made by Mike, our friend, and he did that for free in charge, and he just did it out like to make his kind of contribution.
We'd also like to thank Mike, who's
another Mike. Sorry,
another Mike. There's our group of friends consists of several Mikes, but throughout the way has been supportive. Really helped today with providing his vehicle and just having the frame of mind to really want to be on board and help us to realize our goal with that.
Definitely was part of the inspiration of this too, would you say?
I would say that.
Yeah. And finally, to our cousin Tom, who let us use his truck today, his pickup truck. If we didn't have that, we would have had to make multiple trips.
So thank you very much,
thank you, Tom. Okay. And with that being said, we're going to end off on that. So thank you, everybody. And we're going to show some pictures that of the leading up to this experience, I guess you could say. So there's the logo, which was drawn by Michael. It was a collaborative effort of ideas. Thank you, Michael.
This is our first donation. So we kicked it off, Andrew and I, and made the first donation to Weston Toy Mountain.
And the box, by the way.
And the box.
So this is just a bunch of next few pictures are just donations from all the people we've already thanked. I'd rather tell the story of as we're building it up. Instead of a lot of these we had to go individually and get the toys from the people ourselves because we didn't have a drop-off center. This is actually the corner of my room, and Anthony had to coordinate with a lot of people too to get all these toys. So we're really thankful for the people that actually donated it all.
And took the time out of their day to meet up with me. It was great. Weston Toy Mountain couldn't have happened without people actually donating the toys and being supportive of this cause. So we really do thank everyone.
Yeah. So this is how full the box got before the school's donations.
So at that point, we were like, we're cool. Like, this is awesome. And then,
boom,
St. Bernard's surprises us and donates all these toys
unexpectedly, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we didn't expect it.
And then this here is their donations. It's not even the full amount of toys that they had. And then you're about to see the box and see where we're at now, and it's like, wow.
This is the box full after St. Bernard's toys are in there. That box sounded like it was gonna fall apart, to be honest. Then more toys came in, and look how high they are compared to Anthony's height. And what's really remarkable is right after we did that picture, our friends show up and boom, that many more, including the bags in the front. So we were just like, wow. And then on top of that, we found out the next day we're going to get even more toys, that was the ultimate drop-off. That was all of the toys combined. You can barely see them, but there's huge piles, even right up to where we're standing. All right, so that what's so funny?
Yeah? I'm smiling. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood.
So we're actually really happy about that. You just saw all the pictures that we had. We probably have more, but it is what it is. This was a great experience. What would what do you want to say about this experience?
So it definitely taught me a lot. We had never done charity or toy drives before, but throughout the whole process, it really taught me, and I think we discussed it. It's about giving to children, about making a difference in other people's lives. And it wasn't just us. We facilitated the collection of toys, but it was large in part because of all of you and everyone who's been so supportive and offering their donations to help make this happen. So it's with that said that I think we're both in agreement that we want to take this forward and continue this as an annual toy campaign. Am I correct in saying that?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So before we cap that off and give next year's predictions, what was the most struggling moment, and what was the most like the moment where you felt the most like fulfilled doing this?
The most struggling moment. Struggly.
I said it first, so I'm not making fun of you.
Okay. So I guess early on, as Andrew had alluded to earlier, there were some bumps along the road, so it was just course correcting as I went along, and then Andrew really stepped up and came in and helped out. So he was a huge help, and so that was definitely the most difficult part. It was just logistics more than anything, and making sure that I could actually collect the toys. We had a place to store the toys, so on and so forth. On the flip side, the rewarding part was when the momentum, you could actually feel the momentum start to take shape. Yep. When post after post, the collection box started getting larger and larger. Yep. And then I guess through the cosmos, our phones just started going off of random people, some friends and some close to us, and some complete strangers, and just saying, hey, like, we have donations, and it was at that point where I was just like, A, this is extremely rewarding and I'm extremely happy to be doing this. Yeah. And B, it's like the energy that we've created has obviously resonated to others, and now it's kind of taken on a life of its own. So I guess my biggest struggle, I'm asking myself this question. My biggest struggle, there was times where Anthony was away for work, maybe like a week and a little bit, and I had to kind of take over here, and not really in the administrative part of it, but like going to collect toys and everything by myself and all that, which it wasn't much of a struggle, I'm not going to exaggerate, but it was kind of like that was when the ball started rolling, so it was just kind of not overwhelming, but it was like, wow, all of a sudden, like you said, the momentum started. We put those toys, our toys, in, and it was like a week before any other toys ever showed up, and then all of a sudden, one after the other, more and more and more and more. And then the last two, like the schools, were like massive donations of toys. My most like rewarding and whatever you want to call it experience, all the people that unprompted or we never actually like told anyone. We promoted it through our social media, but ultimately people took it upon themselves to reach out to us to get the toys. It wasn't us forcing anyone or pressuring anyone. They were like, yeah, I got toys for you. And I'm like, what? Like, okay, cool, I'll get them. And what made it so rewarding was everyone was like, this is such a great thing you guys are doing. Like, just that extra little compliment, I guess, makes it more, genuine, right? Mm-hmm. It's one thing to be, oh, here's your toys, but like, everyone said it, a lot of people have said, it's such a great thing you guys are doing. And even the people, when we dropped them off, seemed really, like, genuinely thankful. And they've seen toys all day. Exactly. Right? So, like, for them to express that gratitude for every single person as they're receiving thousands and thousands of toys and making everyone feel like they're really thankful for it, that's a good job on the Christmas... Chum Christmas wish. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I'll get it right one day. So, with that being said, next year, our goal was 100 this year, and we probably did more, like 300 or 400. So next year, what's our goal? Next year, we're gonna call it at 1,000. I know that we took a lot of learnings from this year, and learnings and stuff. Exactly. So next year, we definitely want to do it bigger. We want to do it better. We want more people involved, and we're gonna start planning way earlier than we did this year. Yeah. But ultimately, we never want to lose sight of the goal of helping children and giving children a Christmas that normally they may not have the privilege of having. Mm-hmm. So we definitely want to make that difference. So you heard it here: 1,000 toys next Christmas for 2017. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody! Take care. Let's keep growing together. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like my channel, and give us and me. Channel. You never even watched the video. I haven't. But it's so any positive feedback, if my own family doesn't watch it, maybe it's a sign I'm doing something wrong. I'm kidding. I don't watch it because I live with it. I hear it all the time through the walls in my room. Nice save. All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks.